Good morning, students. This is week 2, set 1 instruction, and what you're going to see in this week 2 set 1 instruction are a couple of things. You will watch the instructional video here. We're going to talk about the river civilizations of Mesopotamia, the Nile River Valley, the Indus River Valley, and Shang and Zhou, China. After you submit your work on Canvas, just a reminder to create your World History Week 2 folder and put copies of your work in there. We're going to identify the geographical locations and physical features of these ancient river civilizations by completing some physical maps. You'll find the mapping directions and the information that you need on the assignment page. Let's take a look at the places that we're going to be reviewing and marking on our geographic features this week. Our first area that we're going to go to, we'll go from east to west. We're going to take a look at Egypt right here in the Nile River Valley. We can see that the Nile River flows from the south to the north into the Mediterranean Sea. The next location that we will move to is also known as the region of ancient Mesopotamia. It is in modern-day Iraq, and it contains the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. And you can see here that the Tigris and Euphrates rivers come from the Zagros Mountains and flow in to the Persian Gulf. Down here, we know the modern nation of Kuwait exists. And so as we move further east, our next river will be in India, and we will move from across Iran, Afghanistan, and into the Indus River Valley. The Indus River Valley is unique because it's believed that that's where the earliest civilizations of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro are, and what we can see here is that it is outlined by these huge mountain ranges that really cut off the subcontinent of India from other parts of Asia. The Indus River is really the lifeline in modern-day Pakistan. And what we see here is that in order to get into this area, that you must come through a very narrow pass called the Khyber Pass. And we believe that's how the Aryans, who were nomads from Europe, ended up in the Indian subcontinent. Moving further east into ancient China, what we're going to find is that we have, again, the Himalayan mountains. We also, as we move into China, we're going to see that we have this region of Xinjiang, which is where the Taklamakan Desert is, and we'll also see the Gobi Desert. Our goal is to look for two rivers. The first river is known as the Huanghe, and that's where the early civilizations of China grew up. And there are also two major rivers in China that we believe where civilizations grew up. The first one, the other one is the Yangtze River. And so we'll see the Yangtze River in this region right here. But the Huanghe River is up here, also known as the Yellow River, because of the less that comes from the Gobi Desert and blows from the west to the east, giving it this very rich soil. Both of these rivers are lifelines to China and its early civilizations and its agricultural history. You will be marking these places on your map, and you will be locating them using the Nystrom Historical Atlas. As you return to the instructions and move on to the mapping assignment, I would remind you that this activity is due on Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. You will upload it to Canvas. You will also save a copy to your Week 2 folder. After you complete the map activity, I would remind you to please make sure that you take the map quiz. And the map quiz will then be due by Wednesday, 11:59.